As a Pokemon card collector, I, Donter Collects, have always wondered what the depths of the artists of the Pokemon TCG have to offer, and gaining that sort of knowledge is part of why I'd like to share it upon you, the viewer, to figure out which artist truly speaks to you. This is Pokemon Artist Review. This series is dedicated towards looking at what makes the artwork of each individual Pokemon TCG artist so special, and distilling it into a video analysis format. Stick till the end of the video to see if this artist becomes a new favorite, and subscribe to see more Pokemon Artist Review. Help me reach my goal of 700 subscribers. If there's an artist who you really want to see reviewed, then feel free to let me know down below. Welcome to the Pokemon Artist Review. In today's video, we'll be talking about Toujo. Toujo started illustrating cards in the set Obsidian Flames, released August 11th, 2023, and has illustrated 9 total cards. But they don't have any reprints that I have to talk about. For such a small selection of cards illustrated, Toujo's style is truly infectious. I really adore the effort that they clearly put into their cards, making each Pokemon they illustrate always look cool, interesting, and all the other positive descriptors you could imagine. They always have a way of making something look interesting, no matter what, which I really respect. These are the criteria I'll be analyzing to enhance the best parts of Toujo's artwork. Firstly, I'll be talking about those colors on their cards. Next, it's going to be the outlines. Finally, I'll be talking about their creativity. For my first point, I want to talk about Toujo's colors. In their Cofagrigus from White Flare, the card is just gorgeous. You've got some phenomenal shading with the top of the Cofagrigus' hands featuring this really nice yellowish highlight, which is quite striking. I really love how smooth the shading is on the illustration as well. Not to mention the vigorous blurry lightning in the background. In their brand new Alakazam illustration from the Mega set, the colors are once again super striking, with really nice shading. The Pokemon looks incredibly cool, and the spoons give off this radiating blue light which is super sharp. I really love all those air effects all around the card, to showcase the movement of the Pokemon, as well as just the dynamic pose itself. Next, I wanted to mention Toujo's outlines. They are pretty interesting. For outlines, I'd say they're quite small. As in the Doublade card from Paradox Rift, the outlines are just essentially a richer version of the original color, which makes the outlines mostly blend into the illustration itself, which definitely isn't a bad thing at all. It's just a really unique way to do the concept of outlines. In their Darkrai card from Obsidian Flames, we see that the Pokemon's hair actually does feature a proper outline, but the black outlines on the main body still sort of blend in with the rest of the color. Same with the purple effects all around the Pokemon. The outline for those are just kind of a slightly darker purple effect. In the Ends Reshiram art rare from Journey Together, we see some really weird looking outlines. I see some mostly blue outlines, but you also have some black, and you have some kind of blending outlines as we saw in the Doublade. I think that their outlines are really interesting because they really adapt to whatever they're drawing. Especially in this Reshiram illustration, you really get to see the Pokemon itself illustrated with this nice, like, thick, kind of almost pen blue outline, which I find really cool looking. You also have N themselves, which has like this kind of thinner, kind of almost grayish outline. So they really do change depending on what card they're illustrating, which I find really interesting. Overall, Toujo has a really interesting way of portraying their outlines, which I personally really appreciate. Finally, I'd like to point out Toujo's creativity. I'd say you've got to be pretty creative to make a Pokemon like Cofagrigus look cool. The idea of the Pokemon standing in front of a lightning strike is a great idea that's executed perfectly. I really adore how the Pokemon's arms twist and turn around. Forest in the background just adds more to the whole vibe of the card. And next, we've got the Mandibuzz from Black Bolt. I really adore how gangly the nest of the Pokemon looks. I also love the deep sunset in the background, as well as the canyon at the bottom of the card. It's a really gorgeously composed illustration that makes Mandibuzz look really interesting and quite cool. Now, for my favorite card from Toujo, it is tough, as a lot of their cards are amazing. I mean, they only have a couple, but they're all still really good. I'd have to say that the Ends Reshiram from Journey Together is my favorite though, as the Pokemon just looks majestic. The way that N rides Reshiram is so cool as well. How the sky looks, all those crazy effects, and N's toothpaste hair is also amazing. It works together so cohesively. That was Toujo. Like I said, even with so few cards, they have this incredibly detailed and wonderful style that makes every Pokemon they illustrate look incredible. I'm really impressed with this talented artist's small portfolio, and I'm excited to see more from them. The fact that they have so many art rares so soon into their career is actually incredible. And even though they have 9 cards, it honestly goes a long way. It's really cool. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, let me know by liking and commenting, as well as considering to subscribe to my channel. I cover everything you need to know about Pokemon card artists. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, I have a playlist on my channel for the Pokemon Artist Review. And with that, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.